Hi everyone, my name is Jacques, and I'd like to welcome you to the first of this three-part series that I'm calling Weeding Out the Rot. In information governance, ROT stands for redundant, obsolete, and trivial, and represents the data that doesn't have any business value. It's estimated that between 40 to 70% of what an organization stores could be classified as ROT. Now, when starting an information governance initiative, most people will want to start by eliminating this ROT. In this demo, we'll start with the redundant category. Those would be all the duplicate files stored across the network. In some cases, having duplicates of sensitive documents, such as contracts, can affect compliance policies. We'll see how easily you can do this with NetGovern Analyze. Ready? Here goes. So I've now logged into the NetGovern Analyze console, and what I'm going to do is head over to my report definitions screen, where I've already got some reports defined, but I want to focus down on duplicate files. So I'm going to create a new report that I'm going to call duplicate files. I'm going to select the duplicate file report and say OK. So very easy to configure. The only thing I'm going to do is this description by default is when the report was created and by whom, but I'm going to say put something a little more descriptive, find all duplicate files. I'm going to leave it at minimum of 2. I want to make sure that the files have at least, there's 2 instances of each file that I'm looking for. And I'm going to add basically everything that has been exposed in NetGovern Analyze for analysis. So all of the shares across all the organization, which keep in mind, this is what NetGovern Analyze does, is we're not going server by server or share by share. We have the ability to scan and inventory data across the network and aggregate all that information so that then you can go in and do stuff like this, find duplicate files across the network. This is huge. Now, here's our report, duplicate files. The data has already been scanned. We've already inventoried the metadata across the network, which is why we have all these other reports. So at this point, I'm ready to just click the preview button, and it'll build a report where it will give me a graph to show me the top 10 duplicates by size. So which of those duplicate files are taking up the most space. Keep in mind, this is a demo environment, so yeah, 63 megs is not the end of the world today, but here we can see that there's 2 of this file that taking up 63 megs. We've got 8 instances of this file taking up 12 megs. So what is this 8 here? I can look over here and look that it's golf instruction video.mp4. So let's drill down into this. We want to find this golf instruction video. So I'll head to G. And here is my golf instruction video. We can see that there are 8 instances taking a little over 12 megs. And I can now click on the file name where it brings up a detail report. And I can look at my report data and see where those 8 instances are stored, when they were created, and who owns them. Now, based on this knowledge, I can now approach these users and really determine if they need to have all these duplicates. In the case of contracts, maybe it puts us in a state of non-compliance and we absolutely have to get rid of that. And we'll see in other videos later how you can take this list, export it, and then create a workload in NetGovern Enforce to actually clean up these duplicate files. So I hope you can see how easy it is to find your duplicate files across the network for whatever reason. If it's to eliminate, obviously to eliminate the ROT, all that redundant data. There are some instances where it will be okay to have duplicate files. For example, if you're provisioning expense report templates to all the users, then you would expect to have duplicates of this. Otherwise, this is how easy it is to do. So hope you liked. We'll see you in the next video.